Alright, greetings and salutations everyone. It is time once again for the road most traveled. This time we are working on more of the Necropolis 2 chain. Tomb of the Shadow Lord. Whatever. Get started. This is one of the more difficult ones to do with just you and one hireling. It's a little easier with two hirelings, which you can totally get if you purchased an Ellery pack, but it's not a big deal. Or if you got your actually this will probably be very helpful here, or if you got your animated scarecrow from your Ravenloft pre-purchase. The animated scarecrows, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, not great, but it is really good for like pulling levers. It's real good about that. It's an excellent lever puller. Alright, let's click some buttons. That sounded terrifying for a minute. Sounded terrifying for a minute. Alright. Get our rune arm firing off here. I love this rune arm. I love this rune arm more than I should, for sure. Can we use this door from here? Oh, excellent. Alright, so the challenge to this particular quest, for those of you who've never done it before, is to proceed through the quest. You have the lever that opens doors along the way tends to be set on a different side, right? So you go. So for example, this is the lever to the blue door. Well, the blue door is actually, and that's the red door, is actually down below a little ways. So it's not super easy. We'll have our guy pull the blue lever, so his action is... How did that guy, like, walk through the door? Some more Taint of Shadow shenanigans. I don't know how that guy was able to escape the ladder. Let's tell our skeleton to come back over here again. And pull the lever one more time. So what I want to do is I want to try to put the lever in their last action, basically. So it makes it easier. I can just tell them use their last action, and I don't have to like fight it. See what I mean?
The Lord's voice seems to come from nowhere. Be on your toes in this chamber. Creatures of darkness can come from anywhere.
Okay, I'm not suddenly really not on board with what's going on here. Is this a Fear Reaper in this pile screaming? It's gotta be, right? Yeah, it is. So I got this Fear Reaper down. Famine Reaper is underway. Things are getting a little crazy. No, don't die. Don't die, Samius. Okay. Fear Reaper down. Let's summon our healer. We should be okay now, as long as our healer actually heals us. Alright, she did. Perfect. Okay. Whew! Got a little bit hairy there for a minute. Multiple Reapers stacked up. I was not in love with... Not in love with that. That turned real sour, didn't it? Okay. Wonder if I just moved too far in too fast? Maybe? I don't know. It's hard telling. Okay, so we have to pull this lever to be able to carry on. But then we also have to turn around and go back the other direction. What? Yeah. Sometimes you can, if your hireling's feeling really brave, you can have it like try to pull that lever. I don't do that anymore. Instead, I just have it do this, and then I pull the hireling down here, have it work that lever, and then I run through the front way again. Boink. This way I do end up doing the whole quest, but just makes it so much easier than trying to fight my way through basically everything. Let's do this and this, and one of these, and we'll throw down the AoE and do some dancing. Dancing, 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 dance. Alright, that's not the worst. Couple of fragments and lost souls. So this is the lever. This lever will lower that bridge right there. And you want to be careful. If you are pushing up against that bridge when they lower that bridge, like a lot of bridges in DDO, it's not... Bridges in DDO... How to put this? Unlike doors in DDO, where doors are either open or closed, bridges can have like this, they exist or they don't exist moment. So basically, you can fall through doors or fall through bridges sometimes, because while they're graphically moving down, they're often still up, but sometimes they don't exist yet and they're on their way down. Does that make sense? So like, if it gets ahead of itself and it opens the door, door is locked. Get out of here with your door is locked nonsense. So basically what I'm saying is that when the door is, or the bridge doesn't exist down, right, until it finishes going through the animation of down. And sometimes a second or two after that. And then the barrier that prevents you from running on the bridge is a hangover or holdover from the bridge being up. And sometimes you can get the bridge being up animation even though the bridge is actually down, and or that barrier is gone and you can walk through it, but the bridge has not fallen all the way, so the bridge doesn't exist yet. So you can get in this weird stasis where even though the graphic works, you can run through the bridge and fall on the floor. So you have to be careful about that. If you do not want that, then you need to wait for a second and let the animation resolve completely, and then probably a second after that. Which is often why you'll see people jump in the middle of a bridge. Just in hopes that by jumping in the middle, they have successfully waited long enough that the animation won't get them. So long story short, be careful around bridges. Particularly that one, unless you already want to just like auto fall down to your friend. Alright, speaking of friendship, if you divide into two teams, you will have met up at the previous point where that shrine was at. I know you guys saw it because I kind of hesitated there. Team A, or Team Red in this case, would go along the bottom and under the bridge to pull that lever to lower the bridge and carry through like I did there the second time. Team Blue would go down across, pull that lever like I did right before the bridge, and then it would allow, they would go over that bridge, around the corner, and down the staircase to meet up. And we got some sort of Reaper over here. A Plague Reaper, blooga blooga. Alright. Resolves. Alright, so that was separation 1. We're about to come up to a separation adieu. This one's not as bad as some of the other separations, but it does technically count as doing something at the same time by separating your forces. So basically there's like this, not even a maze per se, but like this curlicue where you run around and you run around, and then there's a lever down here. There's trash all along the way. Incorporeal trash, stuff like that. And basically what you have to do is you have to pull both of these levers at the same time. So again, we're just going to have our hireling pull this lever now. So that's locked in on his last target. He'll interact with the item in your focus orb, or if there's nothing in your focus orb, he'll interact with... Oops, try to go... No, that's the way I want to go. Or he'll interact with the last thing that he had in his quote-unquote focus orb. So if you don't have anything in your focus orb, he'll try to click the previous example. Does that make sense? Of course it does. Clear as mud. So for example, I'm going to tell him to pull his lever, I'm going to pull my lever, and we should be good. See? We did it. Alright, so now we have to go to Team Split Up 3. This one's not as bad in my opinion. In fact, I feel like there's probably even a trick in here somewhere that you can split up much more temporarily and get back together much quicker than like the other split ups. Oh, that's full of Ouchie, huh? Oh, lag monster rising his head also. Excuse me. Like I said, I didn't get any downtime earlier today before coming back to recording the streams. Ka-ploo, ka-ploo. Okay, put our zombie down here. Or, sorry, our Scarecrow, having pull that lever. Oops. Sorry, pull the lever. You can still spin in a circle too, but oh, he moved. He moved because I did something wrong. Let's see if he'll do it again. I think I moved. I moved wrong. Go pull that lever. It says freedom is a dream. Pull it again. Let's go. Come on. I know you want to. There he goes.
The Lord's voice urges you forward. Now only Neptawi's chamber remains.
Alright, so the big issue here is that there are bonus chests in this quest. And I'm pretty sure I ran past the first one. In fact, I know I ran past the first one. I probably have to go back and show you guys, because if you don't get shown, you almost never find it on your own, because it's one of those shenanigans bonus chests. So we'll go back. We'll go back in a minute. After we finish the quest, and we'll go get it. That seems fair. Alright, so that lever lowers a bridge there again. There's a shrine behind this secret door. Now I know I've called this video series The Road Most Taken. And I do feel like it's true. But I'm going to go ahead and say a couple of things right now. If I do not get to the Vaughns this life, or, I mean, I will get to them, but if I don't get the videos recorded this life, know that I do normally do the Vaughns as one of my circuits. I don't normally skip the Vaughns for like this quest pack or whatever. Oh no, the chest is over here. I don't have to go back. Blink. Alright, so there's that chest. And what we just did was we opened the secret door on this side. And I think to access it, to go back. To do like a meetup thing. Man, the Drifting Scourge Mage hit us really hard when it came to our strength, didn't they? Alright, in a previous, I think the first one in here, I talked about the Taint of Shadow strength damage stuff, where if you get the Taint of Shadow from one of the Shadow minions, it can insta-kill you even though you have like a death block up and running, or a death ward. Alright. So the lever on the top, oops, opened the there it is. But you there we go. Never mind, we can make it. So this is the first, or the second of the bonus chests. There's one more bonus chest that we didn't get. We'll go back and we'll get it. Just a second. Almost done with the quest. So that lever opens it for that side, right? And if you don't need to back up, you want to go north. I realize this is kind of difficult because we went back. But, again, I think we're on red, right? Team red would go forward, and team blue would go this direction and turn to go north. You can tell that we're going the right way because there's the end fight. You can also tell that you're at the end because you have one more series of levers to pull. You poof here. Okay. Clear this side. Basically a mirror of the exact same thing. Throw our acid. Okay. We're going to tell our guy to pull that lever. We're going to pull this lever. And that should open the doorway to the middle.
Aggressively demands. Now slay the brother of Shadow's guardian and finish this.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I don't need the funk.
Fellow was right about
I do not need the funk.
If we fail, you
Alright.
have the power
So let's
to
go back to the beginning and I'll show you that first chest that I did skip, and I apologize for that. I should have got it on the way. Let's plop our hireling right there. We'll go along the bottom side here. We'll go through the blue door. Okay. So the bonus chest is on the other side of the bridge, which is the reason why I didn't think about it until after. Ooh. Guy spawned in our lap. Alright. So, because we pulled this lever down here, this door, we were on the bottom, this grate shifted over slightly. Okay, and what that grate shifted over slightly was gave us a path to run through and jump down. And then this lever opens up the secret door over here behind this chest. See? In just a random chest. So if you're down here at the bottom, you open this door and you clear around to the shrine and you would like to get that chest, what you would do is you would come around this direction, fireball this door open, and it's right here. Alright, so that is Tomb of the Shadow Lord. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned a little something. If you did, please hit that like, subscribe, and follow buttons depending on where you're watching. Please check us out at twitch.tv/SamusGrobo, and of course, follow us here on YouTube. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Toodles.